Hello, beautiful souls. Today we are going to connect with our ancestors. We're going to ask our ancestors what messages they might have for us or any wisdom that might be relevant for us at this point in time. So we're going to actually start today by lighting an intention candle, just with the intention to clear any energies that don't belong here or bring us a bit of peace and comfort for our day, and really just allow this message to come through clearly, allowing a safe passage and channel for the ancestors to speak their intentions through to. We give gratitude to our ancestors and to our angels and guides. So if we can begin by connecting with our breath, you can place your hand over your heart if you'd like. We'll take a nice deep inhale together. And while we take a breath in, let's focus on what we would like to hear from our ancestors. Any kind of wisdom we are open to in this now moment. What is the message that our ancestors are wishing to bring forward to us today? Breath in to your heart center. And exhale. Beautiful. You can just continue taking a nice inhale, exhale pattern, allowing your breath to become fluid. Okay, beautiful. We're going to pull from the other deck here as well. Sweet souls. So today our ancestors are bringing you a message of the past as well as the future. And so we've got two lines of ancestors coming through today. One, they both are very connected in the line of the warrior spirit. So what this is telling me is that your ancestors of the past have fought valiantly in many wars, and they have stood by your side as you have led, and they have been in the furies of the throes with you, and they bring this forward to me to remind you that that is their devotion to you, is to always be with you. This is a promise that they have made you, and for you to know that even when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, they are always going to be there backing you up. What they're really showing me here is that, you know, they see the pain you're going through right now, and they want you to know that they are holding the grounds in the energetic field for you to be able to take a break and truly reflect on where you're at in this moment and gather your energies so that way you can lead them forward when the timing is right. And so, you know, just trying to deliver a message of peace and understanding for you to really be gentle with yourself and know that right now you are in a time of gaining wisdom and bringing this wisdom forward into the spaces that you share, and they see this, and so they are very much protecting you from any kind of, negative attacks or even just negative memories that might be, attempting to plague your mind. They're really sending you a lot of positivity and love regarding this. They want to see you succeed because they fight by your side for the same cause. They believe in you as their leader, and in a way that you are all leaders in your own respect, and by leading one another, you are actually helping each other become better leaders. And so, they're in full support of you always with that, very much protecting you, keeping your spaces cleansed. Also hearing too that just to make sure you are really being gentle with yourself right now, because you are gaining a lot of ancient wisdom. You are connecting with this past self that holds all of this knowledge, so you can bring that forward into the now. And so just be gentle with yourself while you work through this process, and don't be afraid to take time for yourself and do any kind of reflecting that you might be doing. I do feel like there is some wisdom from this past life that is wanting to come forward. So let's pull one more card, Spirit, on this. What wisdom is wanting to come forward from this past life? What wisdom is wanting to come forward? Okay, yeah. So you experienced a lot of pain in this past life with these ancestors. And so that is kind of what is stunting you in this moment. You're feeling a lot of that energy of not being protected or connected, and not being really prepared. And so that's why you're now really focused on just making sure you're taking the right steps and staying prepared. Beautiful. Yeah. And also just knowing too that the pain will pass. You have already worked through that. This timeline you're in right now is really focused on being a leader. And so, because of the wisdom you've gained from the past, because of the pain of the past, you are now going to be able to be this strong leader. And the Eight of Wands comes forward to show you that, yes, you are, sending seeds out into the universe. This stillness, this reflection that you're in, is to bring you forward, to be able to use that pain of the past to fuel you, to inspire other people, and to help heal and encourage others, and to really be able to just use your wit to gently guide others moving forward, and really standing in your power, really being in your own. And so just knowing that when it comes to your ancestors, they see you, they see all the work that you are doing, and they are fully supporting you. They are actually sending you divine inspiration all the time. So be paying attention to the signs, because they try to speak to you in the ways that they know that you're going to see. So anytime you get an inspiration, I'm really hearing to write it down, and to make sure that we are not allowing those inspirations to just flow from our space, but really holding on to them so we can then move forward and plant those into the ground and bring those forward. One more message, Spirit. What wisdom is going to come forward from this life? Absolutely. The Three of Spring. Plan your steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So just maintaining that patience of, understanding where you're at, being gentle with yourself, holding that fire of passion. Your ancestors really want you to try and remember what it is that you are doing here, what it is that you are creating, and to remember to always use your passion as your fuel as you move forward. Allowing that passion to be what drives you is going to really bring you into alignment with that future you are looking forward to. And so just knowing that you have all this power inside of you, you have this ancient wisdom, you have this divine inspiration, and hold those to your advantage, hold those tight. And also just the world was the bottom energy of the deck here, and this is just showing you that you will be successful. You will be successful. You have the freedom to go in any direction, okay? You have the power to create exactly what it is for you that you want for yourself in this world. You just have to believe it and allow yourself to be guided, okay? Your ancestors are really trying to help you move forward in these endeavors. And so just allowing them to be your support, okay? You are not taking from them in order to be good. They give freely, and knowing that as they give, they are, you know, helping you in this life, and as you are helping them as well. Remember, we can go back to this, you know, the original, the Nine of Spring and the King of Swords, where you know, you guys really built a solid foundation of trust, and they made a vow to always be there for you and to honor you. And yeah, that's what they're trying to do now. So I'm really hearing my beautiful pile. Let's pull one more card from the tarot. What last message does that line of ancestors have for us? Yeah, use your creative abilities. Focus on your creations right now, and pouring your energy into creating what it is that you desire, because you know, this is what's really supporting them and honoring them, is by honoring yourself and doing the things that just bring you joy and light your fire. And it's okay to have a lot of projects. It's okay to start a lot of things, because each time you create waves and ripples in a new direction, and you know, it all will fold together, and it will all make sense when the timing is right. But until then, just keep going, keep creating, keep trusting in the process, and keep allowing the flow to go. Okay, beautiful souls. So for this other line of ancestors that is coming through today, this definitely feels more of our star family, Pleiadian or Syrian, Andromedan. But yes, our star family is coming through on this one. And they are reminding you that the foundations that you are setting right now are what is propelling the future as well. Like all the actions you take, they are, you know, everything is in alignment, okay? And everything you do in this now moment ripples forward into the future. And you are doing beautiful things to create a very powerful future for yourself. And so your ancestors, from this timeline, they are really proud of you, and they are so happy that you are doing the work that you are doing, and speaking your truth and creating. They are so proud of you for creating the things that you are, because you're really helping to bring together these two worlds, these two you know, these two timelines. You're really helping, being the bridge to connect these two timelines. And so just trust that your energies are going exactly where they need to go, because they are also divinely guiding you as well, okay? You're all working together to bring forward this future. The Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free, okay? Allow yourself to be free as you move forward. You know, the spider creates with its, you know, imagination. It understands exactly what it needs to create. It doesn't question its web, it just creates its web, as this beautiful huntress trusts in her wisdom that she has gained in her training to be a good huntress, and to be able to go out and get exactly what she needs. And so this ancestor group is just wanting to remind you to be, you know, brave and trust as you move forward, that you are being called into a place of using this power to propel yourself into this future and to create, okay? Allow yourself to be wild. Not everything has to be so controlled, is what I'm hearing. And just know that you are really creating something beautiful. You are birthing new ideas into the world. You are bringing in, you are bringing in so much beauty into the world with your love. And because of this, you are bringing in sacred assignments for others as well. You are lighting others' paths by moving forward yourself. So let's get a little bit more wisdom from this timeline. What is this ancestor group wanting to tell us today? Thank you, Spirit. What else does this ancestor group have for us today? Okay, beautiful. The temple, yes. So in order to gain that confidence and feel that pride, they are reminding you that your home is always within you. Everything you need is always within, okay? So if you are feeling like you are lacking, or like you don't have what you need, look within yourself to see where you can fulfill this stuff. If you feel lonely, if you feel sad, how can you brighten your day? How can you bring your energy up? And how can you do this in a way that is independent, that is absolutely connected to your own energy, okay? I no longer search outside of myself for home, because I know my home is always within. Everything I need is right inside of me, and they are supporting you. This ancestor group, they're pouring their love down on you, really trying to keep you in this place of love and abundance. And so They're just really encouraging you to remember when you feel sad or lonely or angry too. I'm really hearing like some anger coming through on this, and to just know that you have everything you need. You have more than you need. You are absolutely covered and surrounded in love and prosperity and abundance. And so whatever unhappiness you are feeling in life right now, it's because of something that you are lacking from within. Okay, so let's see one more. Thank you, Spirit. What else is this? Say, okay, card number 33, the Sacred Orchard Co-Create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. And I think it's pretty beautiful that this came over this card as well. So this is going to be for a specific handful of you guys, but it's because you're feeling a little anger or resentment because the co-creations you were working on or you have been envisioning have not come to fruition. You don't feel like you've been able to fully be able to enjoy what you are creating in life, and so you're really feeling almost kind of like wondering what the point was in creating these things, or putting your energy into creating these things if you're not going to feel this. And so Spirit's just reminding you that you have to be open to allowing these energies to come in. Like, they are all around you. You are completely surrounded by this beauty, but you are closed off to yourself and to your own emotions and feelings. And so it's really hard for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor because you're not allowing that to come from within. You're still kind of searching for that but you are at a place where you do understand that happiness comes from within. And so I see that you are working on that. Okay, and so your guides they're just wanting to remind you that your creations are bringing forward fruit. They really are. They are bringing forward so much fruit and blessings into your life. And if you want to see them and enjoy them, just to open your eyes and see that everything you need is within you. Okay, let's get one more clarity for this. Storyteller, I am the narrator of my life. Yeah, so just really allowing yourself to play and have fun and continue to create these things. If you're not feeling the creations, find that deep connection within your heart that allows you to connect with these creations. And as far as being this really just amazing human that is doing so many amazing things, creating all this beautiful stuff in the world, to just really remind yourself to see yourself as the creator. You are the main character of this story. You are the center of attention in this world because it is your world, and it's okay to be that. Like, this is a very powerful place to be. There is no shame in this. Everybody is the creator of their own story. Everyone is the superhero in their own narrative, okay? And so there is no shame in recognizing this and understanding this, okay? And so to just understand that it is okay, it is more than okay to be comfortable and confident in this position. And then we also got the Oracle coming forward forecast. My intuitive insights flow freely. I feel like that you've had some blockages from your intuitive insights, maybe from some frustration regarding this situation right here, that where we have the mother and the co-creation. And so maybe you've been seeing some visions regarding this situation that haven't come to fruition yet, and so you're getting really frustrated about that. And so Spirit's just reminding you that you are writing the story as you go. Remember, you are the creator of this story. And so if you're not seeing it be aligning how you want, reflect back into yourself. Where is it that you are not creating that story within yourself to be in alignment with what you want to see, okay? And of course, the final card that comes out here for this is the Lovers. The cosmic union is destined for greatness, okay? So my beautiful loves, this is meant for you. Whatever you are trying to create, this beautiful co-creation and union that you are dreaming of and bringing forward, whether that is within yourself, within family, or within a lover, that you are creating this and that it is destined for you, okay? But you need to believe that within yourself and trust in the process. Right now, remember, you are in a place of being called into yourself and feeling that home from within yourself, and seeing yourself as the seeing yourself as the hero of the story. You are creating this. You remember this union, this lovers, this cosmic union that is destined for greatness, is because it is going to bring forward, so it is bringing forward so much beauty into the world. and inspiring other people to create and follow their passions and to go in any direction they desire. So just reflecting back on what it is that you want to see for yourself and how do you wish to create this for yourself, coming from a place of compassion and love and speaking your truth and understanding that, energies don't lie, and that everything that is meant for you will always be exactly where it is meant to be, okay? And so this ancestor star family is just wanting to remind you that this is your mission. This is really your mission that you're working on, okay? You are working on bringing your mission together, and you are doing a beautiful job, and they're supporting you all the way. They see all the hard work that you're doing, and they want you to know that you are not alone. They are guiding you. They are holding you in your times of sadness. They are cheering you on in your times of greatness, and they are sitting by your side in the moments of stillness, okay? You are always divinely guided and protected, and they love you so, so much. They are just so absolutely proud of you. The bottom deck of the card for this one is the Medicine Woman Heal. I nurture my mind, body, and soul. And your ancestors are calling you into a place of just reflecting back your healing love unto yourself and making sure that you are taking care of yourself, because you are a healer. You are healing so much in the world, and you heal others better whenever you are healing yourself. And as you heal yourself, this is healing others, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful ripple effect, okay? And so, yeah, I am a devoted warrior of the universe. You have a very powerful mission, my love. Make sure you are focusing on healing and taking the time you need to reflect within yourself, understanding that your mission is not going anywhere and everything is exactly where it is supposed to be, and trust the guidance that you get. Trust the actions that you are called to take, or the moments of stillness that you step into. I thank all my angels, my beings, and my guides for this beautiful message today, and I thank my ancestors for coming through very clearly and allowing this beautiful message to come forward. I thank you guys so much for your devotion and watching my videos. It's truly so beautiful to have your support and to be able to share these messages with you guys. So thank you so much for sharing this beautiful space with me. If you'd like to connect with me further for one-on-one readings, or just to connect with my group and hold space together, please feel free to check the links below the video and join my Discord community, or just message me one-on-one, reach out. I would love to talk to you guys. And if you have any suggestions or anything you would like to hear from your spirit guides or your ancestors or loved ones, please do leave that in the comments and let me know. I am happy to create and hold space for those messages to come forward. I love you so much. I'm wishing you the absolute most beautiful day. Namaste.